Hi guys, my name is Becca and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with another recently read and currently reading video. Ignore the fact that I've been wearing the same shirt in like the last 3 videos. I just need to film all the videos, and finally I am doing the last one I need to film today. So I have just been wearing the same shirt the last few videos now, and I haven't done anything different. I just need to get these videos filmed. Alright, so the last week I was reading The Bone Witch by Rich Pecco, and I have since finished it. I still have the same feelings I did when I was talking to you about it last week. I told you before I was enjoying the backstory more than I was enjoying the future bits that we get at the end of each chapter. I will say that I was towards the end I was definitely more enjoying the future bits than I was the backstory, because you really get to see her really become the villain, and you finally get to kind of know why she became the villain. You haven't seen it yet in the backstory. I think that'll come the next couple books, but you really get to see her come into it, and I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the villain aspect of it, but it's still through most of this book it was meh, and I ended up giving this 3 stars. I just didn't feel like I was in love with it as I wanted to be. I wasn't enjoying the characters as much as I wanted to. I will say I wasn't enjoying the romance aspect of it because I just didn't really care for the people, for the couple, but I have since found out that it's not the actual couple, which I am really looking forward to seeing how that happens. So I ended up giving it 3 stars. I will continue on with Heartforger. I have to go get that, but I will continue on with that once I get that. And then I have picked up A Spy in the House by Y.S. Lee. This is the first book in the agency. This is set in 1800s Victorian London, and we follow Mary, who is about to be, she's sent to the gallows. She's about to be, I think, hung, and she is rescued by this lady, and she's taken to an academy for girls. It's called Miss Grimshaw's Academy for Girls, and she's taken there to learn, have an education, and really use her skills to find work and things in because men have all the jobs. Women don't really have any jobs that, other than taking care of the house and the family, they really aren't really allowed to do as much. But what the academy does is it gives their girls an education, girls that wouldn't necessarily have an education because they're orphaned or they're homeless, things like that. And yeah, Mary is able to do that, and years later she's just found that she's happy that she's had this education, she's happy that she has this work, but she doesn't feel like she's using her skills to the best of her ability, and she's not really happy where she's at. So she asks the headmistresses of the academy if they know of anything else that she could be doing, and they introduce her to the agency, which I think the academy is a front for, and the agency has female investigators, female spies, and it's just great. And Mary's first assignment is to find out why these ships are sinking, these ships that have foreign men on them, and this cargo from China, I want to say, and why they're sinking, and why this man, they think that this man is doing some really shady business, And Scotland Yard wants to investigate, but doesn't really have any proof for anything, so they can't really do anything. So Mary ends up being sent in to infiltrate this family, to get close to this family, and to find out exactly what is happening. And there she meets James, who is also investigating the family because his brother wants to marry the daughter, Angelica. He wants to marry her, and James is like, before we get in with this family, I want to make sure, this family is, how do I say it? Like, this family is good. They're not doing some shady business, which, you come to realize they are doing shady business. But I mean, I read this in high school, and I really enjoyed it then, and I really enjoy it now. I want to say I gave this 5 stars when I was in high school, but I do feel like this is more of a 4-star read. It's still really good. I still really enjoy it, but it's more of a 4-star read now for me. So I'm glad that I picked this up, and I am really interested in picking up the rest of the books. The next 2 will also be rereads for me, where the final one would finally be for the first time. I need to finish the series. I need to see how it ends. Alright, so those are the books that I finished. Now we can talk about the books that I am currently reading. I have a problem. Okay, so for the first 2, I'm reading these because of read-alongs. So Bay Crate is hosting a read-along for Angel's Blood by Nalini Singh. This is the first in the Guild Hunter series, and yeah, they're hosting the read-along for this because the newest book is coming out. I don't know if it's the final or just the newest one. I have no idea. But that one is coming out, and they're doing a hangover recovery kit for it. So they have started to do a read-along for this series, and I am only on page 41. I'm on chapter 5, and I'm enjoying it. I think it's okay. It's about vampire hunter Elena, who hunts vampires, which vampires in this are created by angels, which is actually pretty decent. And she is hired by an archangel, Raphael, to hunt somebody down. That's pretty much it. Though I have heard there is a relationship between Elena and Raphael, or at least there's some smuttiness happening between them, which I haven't gotten to yet, but I am looking forward to it. And so far, it's good. It's alright. I'm not in love with it, but we'll see. Once it probably gets to the sexy times, I might love this more. And then the other read-along is being hosted by Fay Crate, the sister company of Bay Crate, and that is Red Rising by Pierce Brown, or Fay Crate is first, the sister company is Bay Crate, but you know what I mean. Red Rising by Pierce Brown is the read-along for this, because they're also doing a hangover recovery kit for the newest book in this world, in the series. So I am on part 3, which is Gold. I am on chapter 20, and on page 142. I'm not loving this. I have heard such amazing things about this, and I am just not loving it. It's probably because I'm so freaking confused. Are they on Mars, or are they on Earth? I don't know. I'm so confused. They talk about Earth, and then they talk about Mars, and I don't know where this is set. I am like, every time I get to like, so wait, they're on Mars. Okay, oh wait, no, they're on Earth? Wait, what? Like, every time there's like a time where they're talking about where they're at, they say either Earth or Mars, and I am just so freaking confused. But this is like color system. There's the reds, which are like the bottom, and then the golds, which are like the top. The reds are slaves, and the gold are like the elites. And Darrow, our main character, is a red, and his wife is killed, and his, they say his people are enslaved, but that's because they are slaves, and he's decided that he is sick and tired of this, and he wants to stop this from happening. He wants to stop his people from being, killed at any moment, or enslaved. So he ends up going through this transitioning to become a gold. Like, it's like they literally have to do shit to his body to make him completely and totally different. But he will stop at nothing to bring down his enemies, which are the golds. And so far, again, like, I'm on part 3, which is gold, and he is a gold now, and he is taking down or he has infiltrated the Golds. He has been doing that. So we'll see how this goes. I'm not in love with this. Is it because it's sci-fi? Maybe. Possibly. Is it because I have no freaking idea where the hell this thing is set? Possibly. That could be it too. It's so annoying. But I mean, it's okay. I'm not DNFing it because I do have that read along. And I do want to finish this. And I want to see, am I going to like this enough to want to pick up the sequel, Golden Sun? I don't know. We'll see. Alright, and the last couple books that I have started, I'm not very far into. We have Beartown by Fredrik Backman. I am only 60 pages into this, and to be honest, I feel like I want to put this down for now. I'm not DNFing this for good. I'm only setting it down for now because I just don't feel like I'm in the right mood for it. We haven't even gotten to anything, but there's so many characters and there's so much to learn about each and every character that there's just really no plot. Like, nothing's happening. It's just us learning about the characters and going through, like, their day-to-day things, and I'm just so incredibly bored. And I'm just like, I kind of want to just set this down for now, and I feel like that's what I'm going to do. It's not bad. It's like fantastic writing. I really love the writing, but there's just so many characters, and there's just so much. Like, I'm only 60 pages in, and I feel like I've just met, like, 20 characters, and we're following, like, 10 characters, and nothing has happened. I don't know. Maybe I'll pick this up some more, but for right now, I just don't feel like I really want to be reading this, so I might end up just setting that down for now. But it's about a small hockey team, or a small hockey town. Yeah, this town just loves the hockey, and it's a story about a town and a game, but even more about loyalty, commitment, and the responsibilities of friendship. The people we disappoint even though we love them, and the decisions we make every day that come to define us. In this story of a small forest town, Fredrik Backman has found the entire world. That's like the last chapter of the synopsis, or last paragraph of the synopsis. And I think that tells it pretty well. And the last book that I'm currently reading is one that I just picked up, and that is The Ghost Girl by Shannon Hale. This is the first book in the Books of Bairn series, and I am 30 pages into this. I just picked this up like late last night, and so far I am enjoying it. It is about a princess who can talk to animals, and she's not having like the greatest, she's not the greatest princess. She doesn't feel like she's really good at anything, and all she wants to do is just talk to her animals, and yeah, her mother is just not having it. I will say, I feel like Princess Annie, our main character, has anxiety. I feel like that because it seems that way in this book, and I can totally relate to that. I can't relate to being a princess. I mean, unless you count the fact that I'm the princess in my family. I am such a spoiled princess, but I love it. But I can't relate to that, but I can relate to the anxiety and the worrying of, like, every single little thing. And I am enjoying this. I'm 30 pages in, and I am enjoying the world. I am enjoying the characters so far. We just got to a really sad moment. If you've read this, you probably know what it is. I had a feeling it was coming. I really hate that I had a feeling it was coming, because I was, like, praying it didn't. But it did, and I'm really sad, but it's really good, so we'll see how I get to that next week. So next week when I update you will be in the middle of, it'll be around the start of, why can't I think? The Reading Rush. Wow. It'll be in, like, the start of the Reading Rush is when I will update you, because I'll have, like, that 1 week of the Reading Rush. So I won't update you on anything that I'm doing for the Reading Rush until the end of it. But I will update you of the rest of this week at the beginning of next week. Okay? Okay. Alright, so that's it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was very short, but I talked about it all, so I'm not upset about it. After doing 2 very long videos, I don't know if you can tell, my voice is starting to lose. Like, I'm starting to lose it. So that is it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again with another video. Happy reading, guys.